y'all. This is Luncia on Do What You Love series. On today's episode, we have Dr. Schennel. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Excited to talk about everything. Okay, so my first question. So
Yes.
you're inspired by the Caribbean to
Yes.
become a dentist.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that?
When we were little and we would go to see the dentist, it was this long line to see the dentist. So you spend the whole day just waiting in the hot sun to see this one person. And I was like, oh, what is so special about this person that we're waiting in the sun for this person? And that's happened to be the dentist. And it was a female. And I was inspired since then, but I didn't understand at that point in my life the importance of it. But as I grew older, I realized a lot of the people in the Caribbean don't have the resources. So the big thing is, if your tooth has a cavity, pull it. If there's something wrong with it, pull it. Like, there's no other option. So as I got older, I just wanted to be like, okay, there are options. So what are they?
Right. Also, to brag about you, okay, so you're in Nashville, living your best life, growing up here.
Yes.
And you graduated from Vanderbilt University at age 20. No big deal. No big deal. No big deal.
I grew up at Vandy. Yes. Vandy is pretty much where I matured. It was definitely different, just from a cultural standpoint. Something I just didn't know about. But I did get a scholarship to Vanderbilt.
No big deal.
I took advantage of it, and it changed me. So from there, I took a break.
Took a break.
Then I decided, I was like, okay, let me apply for dental school. And then I went to University of Louisville in Kentucky.
Okay.
And then after that, I ended up going to New York. Do a residency, stayed there for a couple years. Longer than I thought, but I enjoyed it so much. And then I came back to Tennessee back in 2015. And I've been here ever since.
And then you've been working. And then you opened up your practice. Yes.
Noble Dental, it is my baby. It's named after my grandmother. So it's just an ode to her, because without her, we wouldn't be here. So, just an ode to the culture, just an ode to my people, and just an ode to everything that I've seen over the years. Because my thing has always been, you want to see the change, but it's also, for you to see the change, you have to be the change. So this is Noble Dental.
This is it, yes. And so being a woman of color,
Yes.
being a woman of color in the South,
Yes.
and being a woman of color in an industry that not everyone looks like you. So tell me about that journey and how you navigated.
The journey has been a roller coaster. Definitely some downs, definitely some highs. The journey has been, it's been a lot.
Yes.
Like you said, from every angle. Just, getting into dental school was a journey. Getting in, just graduating was a journey. Just then after you graduate, being a part of the industry was a journey. Because, unfortunately, to get in is one thing, and then to get out is another. And then once you're out, getting the pay that you deserve is another challenge.
It's a struggle.
It is a struggle. And so just going along that struggle, I've learned so much about myself, just so much about what I want. Then you realize that I'm not cut out for corporate. Like, I want to do what I think is best. And so I used it as a stepping stool for sure, but definitely that's what kind of grew Noble Dental.
Yes. How do I put this? They put a label on you. They kind of diminish, I don't want to say diminish, but they downplay you as a less than, let's say that, less than. And that can also, make you question yourself, like, am I in the right field? Am I on the right path? How do you stand up and say, I am on the right path. I am going to do it. I am going to be accomplished.
First and foremost, my faith.
Yes.
I do believe, that God will get you through it. Definitely something where you grow in your faith along the journey, because doubts do kick in. Doubts do take precedence, and especially when you have people who don't look like you, that are telling you stuff in your ears that is not what you want to hear to encourage you. But family, friends that are so supportive. It's just the little things. I mean, I even do affirmations on my mirror just so I could be like, okay, girl, you got this. Let's go.
Be positive.
Yes, and also when you look back at other people who have done it, right? So, and then that too is like inspirational. So that kept me going.
Yes, I love that. Yes. Did you ever want to give up?
Yes,
Okay.
I did. Sometimes when the low gets low, and when the low does happen, a lot of lows happen at the same time. So you question everything, and you question, okay, when is this actually going to be a high and no longer a low? But you ask yourself, I've made it this far. What else? I mean, I was born for this. This is what I want to do. And of course, that's where your determination and your character kicks in. And you really be like, okay, I got this. I got this. And you just do one little thing that will end up becoming a big thing. So definitely a lot of prayer. And when I say prayer, I think a lot of people think they say, okay, God, please help me. That's it, right? You really have to dig deep. You have to open the Bible, even if you just read a verse and just kind of like focus on that. And then you just have to find a quiet place. For me, I like to listen to gospel music in the background. I mean, and that humbles me. But definitely there have been moments where, you literally, I will be in my bed crying like, oh, okay, God, I don't know where this is going to go, but I give it all to you. And sometimes you lay there, and of course, it always says joy comes in the morning, right?
Yes.
And so you do all of that, lamenting, tormenting yourself instead of just resting in His Word.
Yes.
That the next day, I've had it to where sometimes as early as the next day, I'll get an answer, or something will happen that turns it around, and you're like, okay. I think part of it is just letting go of what you think it should be, letting go of how you think your life should be, letting go of how you think the day should go. It's just giving it all and then just going with the flow. And once you let go of what's in your head, things happen. They really do.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you. So what made you say, I'm going to open up my own practice?
So my personality, I was not cut out for corporate at all. I was that person, I will talk back. Like if it's something I did not like in the institution, I had something to say. And I realized that my opinions were a little bit like, they were like, oh no. I felt like I was being silenced. So at that point, I said, you know what? It's time. Let me try. And don't get it twisted. When I did say, I told myself it was time since 2015. It's 2025.
Right.
Just opened. So part of that is, even though you tell yourself it's time, just know that there's still a journey along that to get there, right? So I've been rejected by places I wanted to be. I've been rejected by banks who wanted to fund me and took it away. Like I've gotten all those rejections, but I was like, okay, this has to be it. It's going to work out, right? When I realized, okay, corporate isn't working for me. Then I even tried public health, which was great, but I wanted to put something where I felt like I was benefiting on all angles of my life. And that's why I decided, okay, it's time to do my own.
It's time.
It's time.
Yes.
It's time. It's time.
Yes. So my last and final question. Do you love what you do?
I do love what I do. It is so refreshing just to treat patients and patients just be happy, help change their smiles, help just, redirect their oral hygiene. Because a lot of people is either embarrassed or they're just fearful. So it's just, I really do love what I do. I love the outcome and I love the final result. So yes, I do.
Thank you so much. You're amazing.
No problem. Thank you so much for having me. I think this is an awesome platform.
Thank you. Thanks, y'all.